Duce Robinson was last ESPN 300 nominee for the class of 2023 to announce his commitment after waiting beyond December and February signing periods. He made his decision on Thursday, choosing USC over Georgia and Texas. The 40th overall recruit, Robinson is a 6'6", 235-pound narrow end and wide receiver from Pinnacle High School in Arizona. He decided wait because he was focused on building relationships with his coaching staff and didn't want to put an arbitrary date on when he had decided his future. Ultimately, the Trojans and head coach Lincoln Riley came out on top. Whichever makes the most sense sounds like it came down to these three schools between Georgia, USC, and Texas, Robinson said. I've had great relationships with all these staff members, and I've been talking to all these staff for several years. It makes the most sense to us. Robinson said USC plans to use him all over offense, whether it's on the receiver or catching pass. He broke his high school's single-season record with 75 receptions for 1,439 yards in 2022. He's also a top-rated baseball contender as an outfielder with a chance to hear his name being called early in the MLB draft in early July. ESPN's Kiley McDaniel names Robinson as number 84 candidate overall, and the baseball side has always been a part of his hiring process, especially letting coaches know he'll be a two-sport athlete. This aspect gave USC an edge. In Oklahoma, Riley coached Kyler Murray, who played quarterback and was selected 9th in the 2018 MLB auditions. Coach Riley has done this before with a very senior man and he was totally involved, Robinson said. He knows what works and what doesn't, and balancing that with a quarterback was probably more difficult because it's a very unique position. During a visit to Oklahoma, Robinson had the opportunity to meet Murray while Riley was coaching the Sooners. Robinson and his mother sat down with Murray, asked what it would be like to balance the two sports and get a feel for what it would be like play for Riley. A group of professional guys went back to campus and Kyler was there when we were there, Robinson said. He sat with us for 20 to 30 minutes and just talked about what it was like for him. He talked about the challenges of playing both and what it took to play both in college, so we're very grateful we were able to do that. Sit down and talk to him. Robinson drew other inspirations besides Murray and Riley. Robinson follows in footsteps of his father, Dominic Robinson, who played football and baseball at Florida State and was drafted by the Minnesota Twins in NFL. The two have trained in both sports since Robinson was little and he is now fulfilling his dream of playing football at the next level. Robinson drew comparisons to Aaron Judge, with his big build and tools to be an explosive hitter. Robinson's baseball aspirations will not be determined by his decision, but rather by the choice of major league organization and the person who decides to give him a chance as professional athlete. The NCAA would have allowed him to maintain his football eligibility even if he signed a professional baseball contract, but then he wouldn't have been eligible to play baseball for the Trojans in college. Robinson will now prepare for the next level in both football and baseball. We're trying to draft right now. We're ready for anything and I hope I get drafted well, Robinson said. And the next goal from there will be to play college football and hopefully be able to sign a professional baseball contract so I can play either way.